let's transfer on over. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Question of the day. And I think Affection knows why I'm going to be asking this question. What video games have made you cry? That is the question of the day. I'm asking that because this morning, or at some point, the Final Fantasy VII people put up a Twitter ad for the new Crisis Core remake they're doing for Final Fantasy VII. And I'm getting emotional thinking about it. They used a certain song where if you've played the game, the original one, you know. And they showed some scenes, and I just, I'm going to be such a mess. Dear Lord. What Remains of You is Finch. That one's a good one. I watched that one on YouTube. Graphite, hello. Axel's death in Kingdom Hearts 2, same. My tires rotated, so I'm gonna leave in like 10 minutes. Oh, no worries, Laser. I hope that all goes well. I have no idea what that entails, other than I'm assuming rotating a tire, but or 2, or, you know, 4, maybe. When Monopoly lasts for half a day. Mario Kart 8. Also say Crisis Core from this morning, full on bawling, yeah. Spiritfarer, yeah, Spiritfarer is one of the only games I've gotten teary-eyed on stream before, like, you know, I've gotten a little bit emotional. I lost it and I started sobbing. It was not my proudest moment, but that game is gorgeous. I still haven't played the DLC. I don't have the guts to do it. This game nearly made you cry. Erica, good morning. As a child, I was not expecting that much emotion from a Disney game. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, I've heard that one before. What was I gonna say? Gosh. Yeah, Spiritfarer had a DLC, and actually, low-key, shout out to the Spiritfarer, like, marketing team / developers. I don't know who reached out to me. When that came out, I think it was pretty much about a year ago, actually. They reached out to me and were like, hey, we saw your footage or your playthrough of, you know, the first part of Spiritfarer. Would you be interested in checking out the DLC? We have a code for you. And I had to turn them down because Kiara had just passed away. And I could not. I was not in the right mental state. And I literally told them, I'm like, thank you so much, but I actually cannot do that right now. But it was really nice of them to reach out still. Have you finished the Titans? Yes, we've done all 3 paths now. All 3 paths are done. Hey, Faraj. Usually don't cry with character death when a character's assumed dead. And turns out to be, oh, Babbitt, yeah. Pokemon with Arven's Pop. Final Fantasy VII Remake, the plate falling down. The remake really knew how to twist that knife. They really did. Which is why I'm scared for Crisis Core. ACNH actually made me cry, not even because of the game, just from excitement, happy tears. Yeah. Yeah, I got emotional that first day. Sacha, hello. Oh, Laser, for sure. I know it's so hard losing a pet. After grinding literally the whole day, I have almost all of my original party members, apart from Jatini. Feels like I'm on the verge of getting back on track, yes. Reeve running through his VR heads. Rebecca. I love Reeve so much, but like, where's the lie there, right? Alrighty, I'm just gonna check around at least 1 or 2 more times, see if we can't get a yellow bird. I've done the reset, I've run back and forth. I haven't had anything yet this morning. We're at 60 plus fainted, so, you know, bar having a shiny sandwich / the shiny charm, we're pretty much the best we can do right now. Grayson, you enjoy that lurk. Thank you so much for that. Look at these cuties. Look at these babies. But yeah, I'm really excited to head into this new area today, chat. Yeah, I was hoping to get a shiny one, you know, just for funsies. I was also working on my Appleton Masuda method. Still no luck with that, but like, you know, my luck's usually not fantastic before the shiny charm. I need that little extra boost. a watchful outbreak right now, but the shiny is not good. Yes, it's like kind of reddish, right? The dark bit goes kind of red or brown, I believe. Mischievous yesterday, but no luck, sadly. I'm sorry you guys haven't been having all that much luck. I was watching another streamer earlier. I can't remember. God, oh god. I wanted to shout him out because he seemed like a very nice guy. I'll try to look up his name later. I was watching him yesterday and this morning. Just very infectious, bright personality. Really nice stream. And he got a shiny Lechonk randomly earlier, as well as a shiny... what's the Tarantula? It turns like red. Yes, Feroche. I remembered someone asked me, and I was like, I think it was Feroche, but I don't remember who. Like, I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to reach out. And then the stomach's a bit lighter gray as well. Yeah. But while I was Masuda method, or essentially just hatching eggs yesterday, was he breeding for Fuecoco? I don't think so, no. There was someone else I was watching who was like 3 times above odds though for Fuecoco. Or Fuecoco, I think it might be pronounced. I think I've been saying it wrong. Yeah, sorry, yesterday when I was hatching eggs, I actually sat down finally to rewatch Whisper of the Heart, which is one of my all-time favorite Studio Ghibli films. It also has the boy, or the man, I guess, who voiced Riku as the main male protagonist voice actor. And I watched that first as a kid, and then I played Kingdom Hearts, and I didn't twig it until I was a bit older, and I'm like, wait a minute. I know this voice. I love Whisper of the Heart. Oh, it's so good. It's much more of like a casual, like slice of life-esque. It's not so much on the magical side, but I really enjoy that, so. Alright, Lazy, you have a good one. I hope the tire rotating goes well. You can tell I know nothing of cars. Like, absolutely nothing. Fuecoco. You know, in me being me, I would read that as Fugo. It's okay. Every day we learn something. Alright, anyway, I don't think we're gonna get a shiny right now. Jackie, apparently it resets the spawn, so all these little birds right here, they despawn when I open up the picnic, and then when I close the picnic, new ones come in. Apparently. Similar enough to just like running away and coming back, like leaving the area. He's taking a little nap. Isn't he cute? Look at this baby. I almost didn't know what he was at first. I wish I could get closer without waking him up, but I don't want to spook him. Now only Armor Rouge and Violet exclusive voice from Dex completion. Gonna pester Pepper at some point. Yes, random. Look at you go. Actually, let's check on ours. We're at 282. 282. That's not bad. We just got a Dawnstone and a level ball. Very nice. And we still haven't seen all the Pokemon in the game either. Cute little cotton balls. We love them. We love them. Anyways, today we are headed here. We're headed here. I guess we'll just jump right in. I don't really know what to expect. We still have some classes and stuff to do, but I feel like that's kind of an anticlimactic start. So we're gonna go there. I also have a dolphin outbreak today, but I really don't like hunting ones on water. We also got a rufflet, I think it's called. What else do we got? Any more? No, oh, we got a mystery one on the water again. How many classes? We've gone through all the midterms, and we've done, I think, half of the level 5 classes, I believe it was. Or we're on to level 5. I need to work on my decks. Don't even have 120 yet, but I'm done with the game. I'm gonna start Scarlet. I keep telling myself I will, but end up not. Well, you know, as long as you're enjoying your experience, right? Still haven't done any. I will need to do them. It's really cool that you don't have to, though, you know? It's cool that that is an entirely optional thing. Like, there's some cool bits in it, but not mandatory. Alrighty, I think we're going from here, from what I understand. Hey, Blue Hour, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. This way. So, we haven't really been up here yet. And I'm really excited to see what this, you know, area has. I don't think we even, like, ventured up here just casually. Pretty sure I avoided this. Not intentionally, just didn't think to go up here. And also, by the way, question of the day for anyone who is just joining us. What games have made you cry? Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core is the worst for that for me. We might demolish this man and his Pokemon, but you know what? Let's see. See, there's a tunnel around here that leads into the Great Crater of Paldea. Erica, yes. I've never played that one, but I've watched it on YouTube. Or on stream, actually, as well. Bad with directions, even with maps you get turned around, yeah. So Crisis Core is pretty bad. Kingdom Hearts, I usually cry at the end. Happy or sad ending, doesn't matter. I get very emotional. Not cry, but it will hit the feels. Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah. Oh, you have Sturdy? Ew. Oh, you know what? Actually, speaking of Crisis Core, you know, a couple months ago, it may have been even last year, Rosie was trying to get into Final Fantasy VII and the compilation, so I was introducing her to the games, and she wasn't really sure she enjoyed the gameplay of Crisis Core, which is fair. So I'm like, okay, you know, we'll sit down and we can watch the cutscenes. And me being me, I'm like, oh, you know, it'll be fine. I know what happens in Crisis Core, and I know that it's emotional, but I don't think it'll hit so hard because I'm not actively playing through it. I'm just watching the cutscenes. It hit harder. It hit harder. And I was just a mess. Ace, hello, how are you doing? How's the pupper doing? I hope you're feeling a bit better too. Let me see here. So I know there was that gate back there, which is probably what we're looking for, but just me nosing around, don't mind me. Markiplier player because I'm scared of Zomzoms. So I thought he'd make it funny, but it was still emotional and scary. Game that's sad. Watch plenty of movies though, very fair. These guys are just like, we're goats. Playing through Kingdom Hearts 3 the first time. Oh god, yeah, the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, I actually lost it. And I didn't have anyone to share it with. So upset. I dreamt Professor Layton was getting 2 new games in my dream. I was even talking to my mom about it and getting them. But I woke up, oh no! That's so sad, Blue. Paul, we'll see you. You have a good time in class. Feeling used to being back in Arizona is always good. She's happy to be back home. That's good. Yeah, Rebecca, I watched the same playthrough. That was my first experience watching The Last of Us, was him. I've watched a lot of other people since, but it was a time. I used to watch him, like, a lot. I like how this goat's in here like, yes. I am important to this story. Ghost of Tsushima, yep. Watched that one too. There's a lot of games I've watched, but not actually played myself. Hey, over here. So fair warning once again, you guys, we are heading into Area 0. This is spoiler territory for anyone who hasn't gotten past the 3 stories. We did that all yesterday, so just fair warning. But I am excited to see what comes here. This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea. What folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Miraidon was born or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy it can finally come back home? Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our 2 new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. No worries, no worries. You have a good day, Ace. We'll see ya. All in HG, I know, it's gonna be worse. Oh, hopefully, Brandon. Hopefully. Ooh, Blue, you got a new terrestrialized well, not a new Pokemon, but it's terrestrialized, so that's kind of cool. Oh wow, this is fancy. Whoa, kind of dark in here. Holy crystal. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. When she heard she'd get to battle some awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you'd come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark and where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Penny's like, I was hacking. Hey, Silverpalm, how you doing? Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I know, I still want it. Gimme. I earned it. I guess? My name's Penny. Well, hey, we never got to actually talk. I'm Demona, I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Ugh, you talk like way too much. Director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Crystal. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Crystal, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include Mabostiff, and cooking, and long walks on the beach. Biometric identification in progress. Hello, Crystal. I've been expecting you, dear lord. Okay, we'll talk later. We'll mention it later. Doing good in the office day. Sudoku I ordered. Cardiac arrest in the form of a breakfast sandwich. Enjoy! Tell me more about it though. What's in it? What do you got going on? It seems you've gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my dad. Probably. Probably. What? That's Professor Turo? Demona, student ID 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. I wonder if those actually have any meaning to them. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor! My gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person! Okay, Demona, Tis not in person, girl. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you, tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the Great Crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Hey, Chaotix. Dad? Please proceed. Please proceed below. Don't you talk to, or don't you not talk to Arvin that way. I'll throw hands. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. okay, I'll talk to you. As long as you don't try to fight me with my bow stiff again. Rebecca. Oh, the bot didn't like that. There you go. Whatever the mysterious machines are, they seem to be constantly running calculations. Oh my goodness me. No, I'm trying to click on things. Eggs, cheese, bacon, sausage, and ham. Oh yes, now you're speaking my language. Oh, no worries, Graphite. No worries at all. Fair warning, you guys, we do have our first ad break coming up already, if you can believe it. I will not progress down until we get past the ad break, just for people who would be forced to sit through the ads. But yeah, I'm trying to think, other games that have made me cry. I know I got very emotional with Spiritfarer. Like I said, that one is... Like, I can't recommend Spiritfarer enough to everyone. It is a phenomenal game. But you have to be ready to go into it to cry. Like, you have to be ready for it, because it will hit you. Something will get you, because there's such a wide cast of characters. Hit the screenshot button. Oh, okay. Wait, make sure it's actually working. It's not. This controller is a bit weird. I noticed that I can do a save thing like that, but sometimes if I just hit the button, it doesn't always work. So, also, fun fact, sciencing. Are you replaying it right now, Satcha? How's that going for you? It does, Rebecca, yeah, it does. This is the cord I've been using to charge both the 8-Bito controller, which I've been using for the last few days, as well as the Switch Pro controller, which I thought was dying, and it still might be. Its battery definitely doesn't last as long as it used to. Except I noticed that the 8-Bito controller is doing the exact same thing as this controller, which is when I plug it into the Switch, it'll work for a little bit, and then it'll stop responding until I unplug it and then replug it back in. So I'm wondering if maybe it's the cable. But I think I've tried other cables. I'll try a different one later on today for sciencing reasons, but maybe my Pro Controller isn't dying. You just finished it this morning? Without spoilers, how did you enjoy it? Found a female Eevee yesterday, my luck is changing, yes. Loved it, perfect. Make your way to the elevator on your right after this word from our sponsor, Rimraid Shadow Legends. Oh my goodness, I wasn't prepared for that. Favorite part of the game? Perfect, I'm excited then. Alright, those ads should be just about done. Thank you guys so very much for waiting. Sorry for the delay. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. It looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you'll be above Area 0. Crystal, you've brought Miraidon with you? Yep. Well, thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Miraidon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I'll get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go. That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? I guess we better go too. Alright, this is adding more and more onto my suspicions, so bear with me. You guys know me, I gotta explore. What are in these? A lot of containers here, but it's not clear what they're for. Everyone's waiting for you to head down. There's no turning back now. Alright, I wasn't turning back. I was just being nosy. There's a difference. Crystal, ready for the worst? Nope. Good, that's all we needed to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights? That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work? Can we all fit? Get on. Oh. Uh-oh. Yes, this is safe. Can we keep Arvin? I have not had any of this spelled. I've seen like the briefest glimpse of something down here, but it may have been that opening room, so. I just came in. What's happening? We're going down into Area 0, so fair warning for anyone who's just joining us. This is very much later, you know, end post-game spoiler territory. Oh, it's pretty. Hi! Hi, there you go. Someone's gonna make fun of those trees, though. I can already feel it in my bones. It's probably already happened. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. How many lives do you have, Penny? What's wrong? Oh. It chose to go back into its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? Oh. What? She's gone. You don't think she... Everyone, you have to see this. Area 0 is amazing. She's just running off. Come on already. I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That's good. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your dad's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Oh, you're worried about us? That's so sweet. Should now make your way to me at the 0 lab in the deepest part of Area 0. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. So maybe it's because I've just recently been playing Grounded, but this is kind of similar. At each station, you'll be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area 0. I have a lot of feelings about this. I have many a feeling about it. Why is there glitter everywhere? This ain't no game. Pokeballs are just genie lamps. I know you were meant to say genie lamps, but something about genie balls is not what I was thinking I would read today. You guys always come out of nowhere with the top tier quotes. Listening to the music. turn that up. Also, the bloom is high here as well. You can... Oh, can I? Oh, we need to do a photo shoot. Squad round... Okay. Nimona? Come here. We need to have a group photo. Come on. Yes, no, Nimona, why are you the problem child here? Come on. I ask for very little in the grand scheme of things, you know. Arvin really wants to be in this photo. Okay. No, I get it. I get it. You know what? Why not? I'm sorry, Nimona. You have been left behind. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. There's that screenshot button not working again. It like wants to save a video first. There we go. Alright, Nimona, where are you, girl? Oh, there we go. There's these two together. Okay, good enough. Yeah, I'm getting very like warped. Something is wrong, but it's very pretty vibes. I don't know. Oh, I like Corviknights. I think I already got one. I don't have one of you yet, though. Oh. Okay. I'm here for this battle music. All right. It's good. There's backup meditate dancers. Okay. It elegantly avoids attacks with dance-like steps and launches a devastating blow in the same motion. Perfect. I've already caught Giraffe-Rig. Do I have a... Okay, I don't have like a map yet, at least. Maybe we will eventually, maybe we won't. I already got those guys. Snapping their fingers like West Side Story. Oh. First off, there's a Raichu, but second, what on earth happened to this tree? Someone has been having far too much fun with the glitter. And glue from the looks of it. Glitter gets everywhere. It does. It's gross. I was shopping with Mike's mom when I went up there a couple weekends ago, and she was looking for like Christmas tree ornaments or decorations that didn't have glitter on them because she was shopping for her daughter who has, you know, the babies, like a 2-year-old and like a 6-month-old or something like that, and it's like. It would be even worse with small children, you know, and they just couldn't find any. It was all full of glitter. The electric pouches on its cheeks become fully charged. Both ears will stand up straight. Rebecca. I mean, that's all you. That's all you. I was just vibing, you know? So this is inside the great crater of Paldea. It's different from just seeing it in our textbook. It's so intense. Normally we'd never be able to get in here. Wait, where'd Miraidon go? Seems like it got spooked by something. That's not good. Can we even get back up to the surface without it? Should be alright. The last time I was here, got a flying taxi out of the crater. They always come through. I'm sorry, I can't read through this so fast. Yeah, I'll hop before anyway. Come on, you two. This is eventual. Let's just have a good time. Okay. That's weird. He's like, yeah, I caught a flying taxi. So I caught one of you yesterday. Oh, that music's a little bit scary, isn't it? Do I already have one? Because the stuff is so short, but now I'm sure. If you can find that. Yeah, That would be like another good bet for sure. Leave at any moment if you wish. Yeah. Okay, so apparently I hadn't already caught a Corviknight. Rebecca's no longer a fun level. Heck. Though its wings have partly turned to steel and become heavy as a result, this Pokemon flies through the skies with ease. On top of ornaments, this stuff looks glitter. I don't think I've ever heard of that, Pego. That's an interesting idea, though. I've never really had to buy Christmas ornaments, to be honest. My mom has such a massive collection, and like 90% of them she can't use because they're glass, and they're very pretty, but we have an Ollie, and before that we had, you know, the other cats, and it's just, we've never been able to use them since we've moved. My original, I say my original house, the house I was born in, we had a separate room off the living room that had glass doors leading into it. So that's where we put the Christmas tree, because you could see in and enjoy it, but the cats weren't allowed in there. This is such a weird area. You can't ride Maridon here. Can I? He's not coming out at all? Okay. Fair. My starter house. Finished with this creator before trying to finish it. I have a feeling, Graphite, there's probably stuff down here that is required that you can't get up above. That's just my gut feeling. Hey, Mr. Wonderful, how are you doing? Yes, Rebecca, when is that happening? Because I don't know if I'll be able to watch it on stream or not. But I do want to see that. And I do want to get Luigi. Oh, it's 5? Okay, yeah, no, that won't be on stream then. Definitely will be watching that, though. We can definitely talk about it tomorrow, also. Look at all these babies. Have I caught the Snom Evo yet? What do you mean, Luigi? There's a new trailer for the Super Mario movie that's coming out, and one of the promotional like posters they put out or images was just Luigi, and it said "Get Luigi'd." I don't know exactly. We're gonna start using that. I just had the weirdest sense of deja vu. Like, we've talked about that before, and I've seen this, but obviously this is a brand new game, and that's a brand new poster. That's a weird feeling. Causes blizzards as it flies around with its huge chill emanating wings. Clean melt water is its favorite thing to drink. Getting so many Pokemon this, I was gonna say this morning, but like just in here in general. Is that one of the labs, I wonder? Oh! Jump scare by a giraffe rig. Reminds me of what the Gen 6 rivals wish they were like. I had fun going through here with everyone. Yeah. I'm trying to read and like run, it's not working too well. Oh, and that makes it even worse. See, I saw a video earlier today on Twitter, and it was like this comparison of like if Pokemon was voice acted, so it showed like, you know, that last cutscene with Nimona from yesterday, it showed a couple other cutscenes like Arven and stuff, with people actually giving voice to the lines of the characters. Just would have been so much better. Ew, oh, hello. He's a big bird. So much better. Wish it was reality, yeah. night and day presentation, yeah. Oh, text, yeah, I have text speed set to fast. That might help. Had a productive day. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, that's always a really good feeling. Yeah, I have to admit, I don't know how I feel about Peach's face. But that might just be me. I wasn't sure about Mario either. It's funny because I think Luigi looks fine, but the other ones I'm like, I don't know, something's just not quite right. Peach seen too much, you think it's the nose. Oh, Rebecca, we're having a bad time here, aren't we? Eyes that are too small. Okay, that'll probably do. Oh, that was really close too. Luigi's square chin, and now he looks weird again. I don't know. I'm. Oh, nice. I'm a little concerned, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Barbie TV show version of Peach. It's really funny because that's such a strange example, but I can see what you mean. For the sake of its friends, its brave warrior of the sky will not stop battling, even if injured. Peach's pupils look misaligned. Yeah, Peach looks weird. I'm glad that we all agree on this. Let's get a paralyzed heal going. Having a little bit of trouble finding like what the sparkles are on the ground versus which ones are up in the sky because there's a lot of sparkling happening. But that's just me. That's just my eyes. Oh wait, text speed, right? So much more to it, yeah. That Mario looks fine in motion, so maybe they'll look better in the trailer. Hopefully. I'm gonna set it to normal just because I never have it on anything but fast, but like that, for some reason, is far too fast for me. Feels different now, you think? I'm quite enjoying it. I hope that we're going the right way, but you know what? Having fun exploring, right? It's a bit sad that Miraidon doesn't want to hang out. It's kind of lending into, oh, that was a Frostmoth again. One of my suspicions, but I don't want to go too much into it. 3 of my 6 shinies down here, nice. If you guys see a shiny, make sure to let me know. Although honestly, by the time you see it, it might be too late on my end. Just because of how fast I'm moving, but still be nice to know. I bet that's what we're looking for. Got lost in here around Lab 3, otherwise felt like he was being guided through a bit. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, what were they called? Radish rations? Research stations? Well, I was close. Wow, you have such a great memory, Penny. As great as my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Oh. Oh, it's you again. What the heck is that? It's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Oh. Okay. I see it. Come on, Crystal, let's take it on together. Now, can I just catch it? Let me just catch it. Radish rations? No, that's from Animal Crossing. Oh. What type were you again? Crystal versus Gita's wig. Oh, apparently this'll work. PS4 Spider-Man game had me sobbing like a baby. It was so Alright. Nimona. I didn't even get a chance to move. I'm the one who's meant to do that. But yeah, Silver Palm, that game seems phenomenal. Are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please, you've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Traveling a group and the bonding with teachers or small-scale experiment. Yeah, random. I was thinking the same thing. I feel like they kind of attempted that in X and Y, like we were saying a bit earlier. But I don't think it ever really quite hit it, and this might be a closer look at what they're trying to get to happen. Yeah, the music's good. Do I have the bigger form? I'm just running through them. I do. I do have the bigger one. Okay, was there an item down here? Tater's Sam. You think Tater's ominous? I'd grab him and shove him up to the camera, but like, it's reaching backwards. He's the least ominous boy to have ever boyed, I guess. Oh, speaking of games, by the way, that made me cry, I have not played any God of War ever, but I've watched a lot of the more recent God of War game, and then the newest one. I think it's called Ragnarok. I think. And there, I won't spoil it, but there was a scene in that you hurried back to the others so you wouldn't get separate. Why don't y'all just come with me? We could just... The loot! Let me be a loot goblin, gosh darn it. I'm so mad about that. But yeah, the most recent God of War, there was a scene that got me, and I'm not even playing, I was just watching someone. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. That is a very rectangular bed. So that's why there's a bed. It's like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Crystal, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel. I have a lot of feelings, but it's fine. I guess. This is so silly. Okay. Lock disabled, 3 of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Yeah, Arvin, same. Few that made me cry when I've been watching God of War, yeah. Absolutely. Yes, lie on this very rectangular mattress. The almighty Tater, save us with your grace. You gotta read the books. Are there books? Oh my god, there are books. You, Rebecca, and the rest of your party feel full of energy again. Rebecca, look at you go. Thanks to my prototype Terra Orb, I secured corporate funding from my research and made a laboratory in the lighthouse near Cabo Poco. Someday, though, I'll return to the crater and resume my study of these crystals. I'm not really all that much to study. I don't know about you guys, but, we've determined that this energy crystallization is linked to the being we call blank, 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 blank. The interlocking hexagonal plates that comprise blank 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 shell must somehow cause this phenomenon, which I've dubbed terastallizing. We do have another ad break coming up here, you guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run that right now. Just like yesterday, just trying to find the opportune moment to run those. Sorry ahead of time, I won't move for those who are stuck watching them. Oh, I think it's like, what, 2 more days and then those are done? We can run less. So many games have made me emotional, like Spiritfarer or Link's Awakening, but the one game that made me cry when I played Ace and H for the first week of the pandemic, and my villager, Cecilia, said to me, "You deserve nice things, Feathers." Oh, she's a lovely bird. We like her. The door seems broken, it won't work. No, nothing to say about those? It won't work, okay. If we finish the story today, what's next? Completing Pokedex, shiny hunting. Yeah. I'm not really ready to say goodbye to Violet yet, so. Use external memory drives for computer games. Not external, internal. I have a whole bunch of hard drives in my computer. A whole bunch. Probably too many. It made me cry. Super Paper Mario, like companions. Oh, really? I haven't played that one yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Perfect photo opportunity. This is true. This is true. We can get a photo with the real star. I want a picture with her backpack. Gosh darn it. Yes, more Violet tomorrow. 100%, yeah. It's actually why I didn't make a new schedule for this week, because I didn't know how long it's going to take us to complete the Pokedex, how long I'm going to be shiny hunting for, how long it would take me to get through this. We're pretty much just saying Violet all week again. Next week is a little bit more up in the air, especially because we have the Mario Kart DLC and the Dreamlight Valley update. So, it's like we bought this game yesterday. I know. I've been really enjoying it. I'm not quite ready to go back to days without Pokemon, you know? Like I was saying yesterday, I think what I'm gonna end up doing, and those ads should be done now, by the way. Thank you guys so much for waiting. What I'm probably gonna end up doing is going through and playing some older Pokemons again. And when I say older, I mean I want to play through Gen 1 through 3, and probably also X and Y, like those ones in particular. Maybe also Black and White again, but we'll see. Never saw my dad in my whole life. Is it time for the backstory reveal? Penny. He was always busy with work, hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself, and Joseph was the only one I had to talk to. So yeah, I don't really know him at all, even if he is my dad. I tried not to think too much about it, tried to just be proud that he was this famous genius. Truth is, I would have rather had a dad who was there, even if he wasn't anything great. I haven't seen him for ages now unless you can't seeing him in the news. I used to at least get emails sometimes, but even those stopped. Then when he appears out of the blue and tells me you've got to come to Area Zero, some family, right? Oh, but we're not here to judge or anything. And I'm sorry about earlier, I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. No, I was also giving you a hard time. Sorry, Penny. My name's Penny. You know, you're actually pretty nice for a little pipsqueak. Don't call me a pipsqueak, you big lunk. That's the spirit of you too. Okay, that still needs to be slower. Your girl can't. I can't keep up. Oh god, that's awful. No, never mind. We're just gonna keep it normal. Yeah. Song hello, how are you doing? I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Found out that Miles Morales is on Steam now. Yes, it is. I was so excited to play when the OG Spider-Man game came to PC, but I already played it on PS4. Played it again in great depth, but then when Miles Morales came out on PC, couldn't go back to console. I'm so hyped to play it now. I need to get back into that. I stopped playing for a bit because my wrist was acting up at that time, but no, for those joining us, we just hit Area Zero for the first time. Absolutely loving it. Everything's really fun so far. Or intriguing, like, you know, fun might not be the best word for all of this, but it's like a little rainbow there. See if we can't spot some new Pokemons down here. Now which way should we go? I'm gonna go that way, I think, but I just want to get these items that I can see right here. Have you guys seen it? And again, I don't really, like, you know, endorse this or anything. Probably better to play the game how it's meant to be played, even if it's not the best, on original hardware. But I've seen people have been emulating this and doing like mods and stuff to it. I tuned into someone's stream yesterday without realizing that it was a modded copy of the game. And the first hint was that Nemona's shirt and the characters' outfits, everything was black. They had like a black uniform, which was kind of cool looking, to be honest. But I also think they had like the 60 frames per second or FPS patch or mod, I guess it would be, running. It looks really good. And like, it's just, it's sad because I don't think that will ever actually hit the Switch, you know? And I don't want to emulate it. I would like to play it on the Switch, how it's meant to be played and be online and all that good stuff. But it's just, you know, it's such a dream. It really is. Yeah, it's emulated on PC, essentially. It's not proper. Oops, hi. And, you know, I'm not saying emulating is inherently bad. I think there's a lot of good in it, especially when it comes to preserving older games and stuff, but I know Nintendo really don't like, especially if it's a newer game like this. Even older games, though, they get kind of weird about it. Last time I came here to the Great Crater, I was trying to go see my dad. Got about this far, then I got attacked by some kind of creature I'd never seen before. Really, what kind of Pokemon was it? It wasn't even like a Pokemon, more like this crazy weird metallic machine thing. You sure it wasn't just a Pokemon that's a little more, I don't know, robot-y than average? Yeah, I'm sure it was like a completely different creature altogether. And it hurt my boastif real bad, so it's not like I just forget. Don't ever want to run to that awful thing again. Is that strong, huh? I really hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're real tactless sometimes, Mona, you know that? Hey, Sandra, I want to say it's a shame that Nintendo literally made a game and sold it, knowing it can't run properly. Understand game. Well, their system's not doing well on the Switch, but I mean, yeah, Pokemon Company made it, yes. Or Game Freak, or, you know. But yeah, no, this... When I think first-party Nintendo, or, you know, bigger games on Nintendo, I always think, you know, very well done. Very quality tested, you know, generally at least. Not every time, but this, not as much. It's a good time though, it's a lot of fun, but I know what you mean. I'm a little surprised that like someone at Nintendo didn't look at this and went, unless they just really want it to be out when it was out. Nemona's a psycho, that's just how it is. I'll buy a bear and still be able to survive. Someone comes on, it's like, oh cool, I want to see the bear. A bug snack finale. You know what's really funny? I was thinking about bug snacks earlier when we first entered this area. Something about it kind of went on in my head too. I don't really know, Serena, because it's not really the Switch apparently that's at fault for this. It really is just how the game is. I don't really know exactly what they would need to do and how they go about it, but I hope I'm going the right way. Where am I? Oh, do I have the big one yet? I don't. Just think went by faster than anticipated. Now I have a ditto from Japan. Yes, MCP. Very nice. Let us know who you decide on when you get to that part. Correspond with merch and cards. Yeah. Patch can change everything. It just depends on how willing Game Freak is. Game's struggling. Like, it makes me wonder if the Switch Air is going to come to a wrap sooner than expected. How long? Isn't it usually something like 8 years or something like that between generations? Give or take 6 or 8. May Pokemon gather around. Garganel. I can't pronounce this Pokemon's name. Hoping to lick at its mineral-rich salt. It's older AAA games that came out every year with glitches. Pokemon's the biggest franchise of all time. They could wait a couple years per game. Yep. Yep. Sandra, just from what I've heard, and based on what other games the Switch is capable of, if you look at like games like Xenoblade, much bigger, much more intensive graphics, a lot going on, Switch can run it just fine. Docked and not docked. It's like this shouldn't be an issue. 3D Mario, and like a lot of the ports too, those, it depends on the port, but they can run really well. Zelda, Kirby, they all get given time and feel fresh because there's a gap in between to savor the games. Yeah. Yep. Well, Switch is not that powerful. It's stronger than a PS3. It's not a Switch problem, it's a developer and management problem. Yeah. Much more time for development, agreed. I love me a good Pokemon game, but I do not need one every year. Would I like one every year that's high quality? Absolutely, but that's not reasonable to expect at this point, I don't think. Not to mention, I don't want to think about all the grind and stuff for the developers. Fastest selling Pokemon game today. I think it was like the most pre-ordered or something, yeah. Exactly, Jonathan. Especially it spent more time perfecting it, yeah. Yeah, for sure, Sandra, no worries. I appreciate, like, I like having this conversation, you know, we can all appreciate that this game is really good, we're all enjoying it, it's fun, but we can also, you know, kind of examine what went wrong, what could be better, what would, in our limited scope, what would need to change for things to improve. That's also true, Rebecca. Just how poorly the code was made in this game. The optimization is not there at all. I saw an interesting example. Forgive me for taking a quick pause here. Something about how, and this is, I think, data miners knowing more about this, but how this game loads in everything versus how Horizon Zero Dawn did it. Apparently, Horizon Zero Dawn, it's like a pie slice. So what you see in front of you is what's loaded in. And it's like this, your range of view, that is currently what's loaded in. Anything behind you, generally apparently isn't. But this game doesn't do that. It has like this really weird style of I think the word is culling. And it just, it feels weird. It was an interesting tweet. Far too much time into this game already. That's capitalism, baby, yep. I love it, just hate the devs. I feel like there's not much incentive to not let a game get sold in this fashion, because exactly, it's still selling really well, you know? Why would they fix it if they're getting what they want? Second research station, about time too. Any caching at all, so everything is loading fresh every time you move about, and that's a horrible way to manage resources. Do you have that tweet I'd love to see about Horizon Zero Dawn? It's interesting. You know what? I don't think I still have it. I don't think I saved it, but bear with me for just a split second here. Oh, I don't think he did it. The only guy I could think of personally who I know who would have more info on that is a channel called She Says, who does Boundary Break. So oftentimes he'll go into depth and kind of show how developers do things to cut down on resources or cut down on the processing power. And I'm trying to remember where I saw it, who tweeted it. It was such an interesting tweet. I'll see if I can find it later, though. They won't do so much with limited Pokemon, so they need new stuff. Often with the same release date, yeah. I love she said, same here. Such a phenomenal channel. Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you have a bit more stamina, student council girl. Oh, I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Oh, friend! Hey, look at Delibird. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here, too. Adopt it, adopt it, adopt it. Hello. My gosh, so cute. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Sweetheart, no. What the? Crystal, it's battle time. I want to catch it. Oh, Umbreon. I'm assuming you might be like a steel type, perhaps? Maybe? I don't know. You're new to me? Iron Bundle, maybe. Oh, you have an ice type too, maybe? Okay, that didn't sound all that great. MCP, that's a good one. That's a cute one. I watched someone get a shiny that the other day on stream. It was cool. Oh, its head popped off at the end there. Dear Lord. Hunting Meowth? Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It's definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delibird, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's just get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Penny's out of her 9 lives. It's like robotic took over and that's everything I want. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like while Pokemon don't come in here, we should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon. I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these? What's that book? Monsters Area 0, so we read this at the very beginning. Read this one as well. Monsters of Area 0. So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Crystal? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. We saw a robotic Delibird and maybe they definitely do look different at least. I've never seen any of them in a Pokedex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor! Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area 0 are future Pokemon that lived in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on, there's no way that's possible. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. The Zero Lab where I'm located contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. So the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine, you mean you can actually travel to and from the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, why did you call us here to Area 0? Arvin, if possible, I'd like us to speak when we can meet face to face. Be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Okay. Alright, I'm having more kind of alarm bells going off. Now then, Crystal. Please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. I have a lot more feelings about this. At last I can resume work on the Terra project. I'll move my research to the Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals makes our experiments much more unstable. Oh, no. Bear with me. Crystal's power is tremendous. Thank you. Their unstable output made our corporate backers fret, but if we can harness this energy, it will open up research possibilities we'd only dreamed of. At last, paradise will be ours to create. Can't go around decapitating rare Pokemons. Listen, alright, it kind of did it to itself. Right, Serena? Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Crystal? You know that book he told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. I have suspicions. My suspicions are getting worse. Record of the expedition that the author, Heath, went on within the Great Crater of Paldea. The book has the name Turo written on it in clumsy handwriting. This is a very sus move. Take care of it for me, okay, Crystal? Is someone just listening in, decapitating the what now? Listen, alright, it just happened. It's not my fault. Yeah, I'm imagining the difference, because I know Violet is more like prehistoric, right? So the time machine would be back, I'm assuming? Hey, Kurt, how are you doing? I'm just gonna do a hard save here, just because we haven't saved in a bit. Alright, I think those were the books in here. There's a teleporter there. I'm guessing it looks like a teleporter, at least. I'm guessing we could maybe go back to the top or to previous or other research stations. Are you guys just hanging out over here? Oh, hello. That Chansey's like, I'm out. You've killed all my brethren. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. If you guys are just joining us, my name is Crystal. This is my very first time in Area Zero. We are just entering, like, you know, properly for the first time. I've not been spoiled. I don't really know what to expect. What are your parents like, Nimona? My parents, normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on the board of the Rotom Phone Company. Wait, how do you know that? Everyone knows that. He's famous, and I guess I looked into him for my own reasons, too. So Nimona's actually some pampered little princess from a rich family? Ugh, no way. No, that's not my thing. Though, yeah, I guess you could say mother and father were, like, hands-off, but in a good way. My big sister will probably take over the business. They're pretty much let me do what I wanted. But you call them mother and father? So some pampered little princess stuff right there. What, is your family super normal then? My family is unbelievably annoying. Like, super overprotective. You mean? It's just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes up weird nicknames for me like Pen Pen. He's the most annoying guy in the world, period. He's the worst. Man, that's a real downer for your dad, having his own daughter describe him like that. Don't you dare take his side. Crystal, how about you? Your mother seems super nice. You met her? Yep, got a glimpse of an amazing looking sandwich she made too. Really? Wish I could have seen that. I bet it tasted great. There we go. Sorry, I had to... That dialogue seems to just fly by. Previous stations and the top. Oh, cool. Looks prehistoric. Yes. Yeah, Erica, that seems to be the case. Sorry, there's like a really loud rumbling. I'm assuming it's just a truck outside, but I was just like, that sounds very noisy. Are mentioning that our character doesn't have a dad. I mean, I think our character didn't. Was it this game that was like, oh, dad gave us this so and so? There's an Espeon over there. I already caught one. I think this is another game that mentions like, oh, dad gave us this. Yeah, I've already caught you, sweetheart. I'll leave you be. Mariah doesn't know. Nimona doesn't know about Miraidon eating the sandwich. That giraffe's like, yes, I am now the ultimate tall giraffe. How do you see the name of the Pokemon on the level? You press, dear lord, press left trigger. Press and hold. Or is it just? No, it is press and hold. Honestly though, in my opinion, the auto or the lock-on system in this game, which is what that is really, really bad compared to Arceus. I don't like it at all. We're constantly due to Japanese work culture, likely the same situation with Ash's dad, yeah. Or, one of my favorite ever examples, Earthbound. You speak to your dad in that game, he actually is how you save your game. But only ever on the phone. God, I'm so sorry if you guys hear that rumbling. It's not a truck, it sounds like drilling, but like really, really heavy, deep drilling. I've more or less completed all the main stories and I never knew that. Oh, well there, yeah, that is how you get a Ditto too. The antennae have distinctive patterns that look like eyes. When it rains, they grow heavy, making flight impossible. You don't hear, okay good. It might be too deep for the microphone to pick up. It is a bit annoying though. It's called Mother 2. Dear lord. Have you guys seen, by the way, any Earthbound / Mother 2 fans? There's a fan project remaking Mother / Earthbound 2. Wait. I wish. Mother 2 / Earthbound in like a 3D engine. It looks phenomenal. It looks really good. You seem to have a normal upbringing, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. Cause I asked for local hot single Pokemons in your area. Guess they haven't found a good ad blocker. Sounds like a cease and desist to me, you know it. Every time they post on Twitter, I like get excited because I'm like, oh, it looks so good. Like they did like this mock-up of Nessa's bedroom. And like outside with the police cars on the first night in the game. But it also makes me a bit sad because, you know, it probably won't come to anything. Unfortunately, Nintendo can do nothing about it. Yep. Yep. It's sad that kind of is the way it is, but... Question of the day is, what games have made you cry? You missed the baby. There was a baby? I saw there was another Espeon, but I was respectfully not bothering it because the last one got a bit spooked by me. And I didn't want to scare it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I saw it. I felt bad about spooking it last time, so... There's a Pokemon in that rock. Who are you? Oh, you're a giraffe. Okay. It was its face peeking out. Don't normally cry with them. Oh, wait. Okay, this is another game. I've watched a lot of games, but I haven't played so many. A lot of games I've just watched through streams or what have you. the first season of Telltale's The Walking Dead in particular. If you know, you know. I sobbed. And then I watched it again with Mike, and I sobbed harder. I think I'm going the wrong way. Last of Us, yeah. Fair warning, you guys, we do have an ad break coming up. We're just wandering, although if I do find where we're meant to be, I will stop. If the ads are still playing. Just so you guys don't miss anything, but right now I'm literally just meandering. I feel a little bit lost, a little bit turned around. Oh, there's something behind that waterfall. As it should be. Actually made me cry on my birthday when I had a really bad birthday. My birthday's really special. Yeah, they did a good job. Do I have a Vaporeon yet? I do. I think I caught that yesterday, actually. They do a good job with birthdays in that game. Rebecca, no. Oh wait, I can't jump up. Can I reach this? Oh no. Oh. Gimme. Gimme. Why am I incapable of jumping? Why is my only option to crouch? Well, he's doing alright. Okay. And came hand though. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome back. Harvest Moon games, yeah. Yes, actually. The ending to A Wonderful Life will get me every time. But no, my Ollie's good this morning. He decided this morning that he wanted to sleep in, so he stayed on my bed. Wouldn't let me make the bed. Oh, Sandra, yep, that's a good one. So watching Attack on Titan, The Walking Dead, reading a dystopian novel, the air of hopelessness was a little too much for all those sources of media, so I stopped them all. It was very emotional. I definitely have to be in the right mindset to consume that sort of media. I much prefer, you know, the happier / hopeful stories. I don't think I have the evolution yet. And the butt. I love you. You're cute. It's so tall. You are so tall. Oh, heck. Okay. Sword dance, maybe. There we go. That works. That's good enough. What kind of Pokemon is Rebecca? She is a fire ghost. She's a fire ghosty. Such a powerhouse on your team. Alright, I'm gonna hit you again. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Oh, them crying in the background. The hardened head from the tail protects the head of the main body as Figuraf whips its long neck around to headbutt enemies. Oh. God, does anyone remember Rosie's story about Tony showing her giraffe fighting? Anyone remember that? Because that just suddenly came back to mind. Holy again. That's why it's so fierce. No worries, Peko. Welcome back. interesting that they really force you to run through this area. I like it. I'm appreciating it. Or Chansey. It's kind of almost a cinematic moment. But I have a feeling, like, you know, people who are really interested in seeing what happens next, or if you're in a bit of a rush, might not enjoy this. Hey, Shadow. You were there. Was that a New Year's Eve stream? God. I remember the moment, but I don't really remember exactly what was going on during that. Fun times, though. Like, something about the vastness of this area very much gives me, like, Xenoblade Chronicle vibes, and that's not a bad thing. It's a very good thing. I had Shoeli. Oh, do you always look like that? Oh, Jesus. Suddenly, flamingo. Or flamingo. Frugrass Dex entry says it headbutts its enemies. Can't learn headbutt. It's shame. Dishonor and shame on that Frugrass family. Or Professor Jacques, I guess, because he wrote it, right? Oh, baby! There's so many evolutions here. This makes me very happy. How is it December in 2 days? I am... Honestly, like, I enjoy the holiday season and stuff, but this year's gone by far too fast. Oh, that's very Kingdom Hearts looking now. For my liking. But also it means we can run a smaller ad schedule, and I am so excited. Oh, Shadow, absolutely. I really hope that things, you know, get better. I'm sorry, Silver Palm. I was just pointing it out. Oh, Babbitt. Okay, it was different. Fair enough. We'll see. We'll see when we get to that bit, I guess. I've already caught those. Things happen this year, but it's just like, what? Yeah, it's crazy. It do be crazy. There you go, that sounds really good. Best of time my Christmas shopping done now though. Working at Pandora and getting a wicked discount. Everyone's getting shinies and sparkles this year. We'd love it. That's great. I haven't done any yet because neither Mike or my mom will let me know what they want. Meanwhile, I got a full-on list because I will forget otherwise, and it just helps me keep track of like what games and stuff I've seen. I did, yeah, I did see that one, Rebecca. All right, another research station. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again, 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, such a worrywart. I love how everyone's shocked. Penny's like, see, the Nemona's like, this cutie. Wait a sec, this is just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was a future Pokemon all along? Oh, you've had one of these before, Arvin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, Crystal and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. Okay, I see. So we're fighting with each of them. I wish we could fly in this game. The fact that it's not a feature. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we got Glide, but it's not quite the same. I know what you mean. Alright, What type are you again? Okay, this works. Lots of salty and sour stuff, yeah. Can't remember where it was. Mike showed me this TikTok. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was some sort of like a guest show sort of deal. Can't remember whose it was. And it was an actor from, it just does not narrow it down, somewhere in Europe, and pretty much over where he was from, black licorice, like very, very bitter black licorice, is something you would give to children as a treat. And he gave it to whoever was like interviewing him, and this guy was like, oh, this is like, you know, I can barely handle this is gross. You know, why you would give this to children as a treat? Like, you know, it's very interesting how different places have different ideas of what, you know, different palates, what is good, what isn't, which is kind of funny. Ever had, probably not, because I don't recognize that word at all. Extra salty black licorice, yeah. Like, I like black licorice, but, you know, minimally. In small doses. The Nordic countries. I'm trying to remember who it was. I'll ask Mike, he'll know next time he's up here. Maybe the one we saw when we were researching out that Herba Mystica came from down here. You got to meet one of these Pokemon before our crater get-together? Jealous. If we've got things from the literal future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? How could he let this happen? Yeah, right, because it's not like oh-so-brilliant Professor Turo ever messes up. Come on, Crystal, let's get into that research station. Unlike Hop, that got annoying after a while. Yeah, her battles weren't too frequent, I found. You know, here and there. Here and there. And made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all the walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? No, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area 0 came to our time from the future, right? So what about Miraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those future Pokemon? Yes. Huh. I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off future vibes. Even its name sounds futury. Wait a sec, I totally forgot. Hey, Arvin! You had Miraidon's ball and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? Ugh, you still remember that from way back. No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. Guess I've got no choice then but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon, Miraidon that is found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. I believe it'd be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. He has things to I'm just putting that out there. Like, he's... I don't know. We'll talk more about it. Salty licorice, sort of like a pick-me-up, yeah? She says, let's battle, but then half the time it's like, oh wait, let's do this thing first. Yeah. That lonk face, that one that Pego just posted, 100% me right now during this entire thing whenever Turo pops up. Just, I'm not certain. Professor, Miraidon, which I entrusted to Crystal, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by the time machine. Seriously? Oh, there's a little poll up there, by the way, you guys. Favorite rival from a 3D Pokemon game? Through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Sizzler. Scytlar? Still don't know how to say it. Either way, the Pokemon that Pokemon commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time. but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon. You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area 0 waiting to finally be reunited with our Miraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Crystal? Please disable the next lock using the central panel there. Okay. I've successfully brought more and more future Pokemon to our time since the first one. I'm so close to creating a world like the one in the book, a paradise where we three can live happily together forever. I must make it real. Our time machine research has yielded a triumph, a Pokemon from the distant future. I've named it Miraidon, as expecting one new life to treasure, but what fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. That's just paper, okay. No, oh, awkward. Ugh. Yes, just hit it from the side, it'll work. Yeah, anytime you see Paradise, it's just like, it's bad news. It's bad news. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. I'm gonna nap. I need a nap here. Cyclizar. Here we go, little nappies. And save. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. I know, right? The mattress, it's like very, very square. Very rounded off. So Miraidon's a future Pokemon, no wonder. So you've got to let me battle Miraidon right now. It still won't come out of its Pokeball. Oh, right. That's the first I've heard of it coming from the future myself. It's just some weird Pokemon my dad brought home all of a sudden one day. We all lived together in that lighthouse lab for a little while. Thank you for the follow. My dad made me promise to keep it a secret, and I had to take care of it for him too. So that's why you knew so much about it. Yeah, but then one day Miraidon just went nuts against some wild Pokemon. A few of the folks living nearby ended up seeing it, so the secret was out. Once that happened, my dad took it and went back to Area 0. So that makes sense if it's a Pokemon from a different age. Yeah, if people found out, they'd be all over the news. Didn't see my dad or Miraidon again after that for ages. Looking back on it now, it seems stupid, but I feel like I lost my dad because of Miraidon. It was the worst feeling ever. I just hated Miraidon and everything about it. Didn't even want to talk about it. I'm sorry for not telling you what I knew sooner. You should be sorry. Shoot, that's like the coolest thing ever and you didn't tell any of us. Sure would have been great to know all that relevant info before we got here. Okay. Still intrigued. You know what happens, but you're still just like, couldn't. Oh, you have a little flower friend. That's really cute. I'm guessing we're heading down there. This one you owned was Diamond. Oh, Chanseys. Into the... Oh, can I adopt it now? Can I? Yoink! Let me adopt you. Will I not be able to catch? I really, really want you. Oh. I want it, I want it, I want it. Ow. Oh, wow. Cool. I was freezing people yesterday, so I can't really, like, you know, talk. Apparently it's weak to electric, and fighting. And grass. Huh. Yeah, it's weird that he was able to freeze a fire type, I agree. And a Pokemon from a different time roaming around as if there aren't fossil Pokemon everywhere. You got some shinies of them? That's cool. Ow. Alright, sweetheart, just calm, alright? Ow! Sweetheart. It might knock it out, but it's okay if it does. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to come back for more, baby. Sorry, sweetheart. You should have stayed in the Pokeball. Made everything much easier. I do not have you yet. Man. Master Racing Tyrunt and Kellis. I hope that went well. Oh right, we're still frozen. Want to improve their genetics or something? Wouldn't look so cool, yeah. Platinum pins in both some mobile apps events. A new monthly event is already starting this Friday. Very nice. I've seen Jurassic Park. I'm sure it went fine. What type are you again? Right, you don't like psychic. I need to get something better for catching. Rock poison. There you go. Okay, that works. That is fine. I accept this. Okay, that hurt a lot. Looking for a while, ready to be confused as to what's going on. Okay, so, for anyone who's joining us, or maybe you're just listening and you're like, what is going on here? We are in Area 0, which is the area that students are strictly prohibited from entering, so that's interesting. And we've been tasked with opening 4 locks on a research base, which is apparently where the professor is. Apparently. I have feelings on it, but we'll get there when we get there. We've done 3 so far. We are heading down and trying to catch Pokemon along the way, and dear lord, is it not going well. We've also found out that the professor is dealing with a time machine to the future. So he's brought Pokemon from the future here. Gosh darn it, you are such an obnoxious Pokemon. I'm catching you just to imprison you now. You don't get to go to a fun box. You get to go to the bad box. That would have been cool, Aiden. That would have been cool. This thing really just... Okay, you are paralyzed. You legit cannot move. Go on. Xbox 360 gamer tags. Okay, that would have been funny. I'm also hoping Rebecca unfreezes just by herself. Thank you. Oh my goodness, yeah, Gita's wig did not want to be caught. Dear lord. Glamora's petals are made of crystallized poison energy. It recently became evident that these petals resemble Terra Jewels. Recently became revealed that this Pokemon's a butthead. Dear Lord. Okay, we never have to catch another one ever again. Oh, really, Rebecca? There you go. Okay, that was very annoying. I see another bird. I see another Delibird. Or not Delibird, but either way. Unless we came across a shiny. If I catch a shiny of that Pokemon, dear Lord. Any other one. Legit, any other Pokemon, I'd be fine with. Awesomeness, how are you doing today? Everything in the future is iron. Yeah, that is a bit weird. Sleeping one. Oh, he is turned off. Yeah, the sack isn't. That's really cute. I like that. It's a neat thing to note. Kachiki just wait 10 more times. Oh no. Apparently you can't access the Poké Portal inside the school or inside Area Zero. Interesting to know. Symbols of a mysterious object mentioned in an old book. There are only 2 reported sightings of this Pokemon. Over the alien-like Pokemon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Yeah, I wasn't big on those guys either, I agree. Looks like an ornament. Yeah, no, I can see that. Hang him on my Christmas tree. Oh! It's the bigger one. I was hoping we'd run into one of these. Hello? Dun Dun Sparse. Pyramid Head, right? No, absolutely someone has. See, look, Dun Dun Sparse has the right idea. Just stay in the ball. It drives enemies out of its nest by sucking in enough air to fill its long, narrow lungs, then releasing the air in an intense blast. Okay, so this is 2-segment form. I know there's the other one that's like a 1 in 100 odds for it, so. Dun dun dun, Sparks. Please do. Brandon and Arcane with the same train of thought. So down there, I'm very much getting like end game Kingdom Hearts 1 vibes, if you guys know the area. Something about the lighting and the rocks, I think. Oh my gosh, look at these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your step. So the professor's down there somewhere waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, team, watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this thing. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah, this place is like something from a whole other world. Makes you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Is it just me or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on everybody, let's keep moving. We've gotta go all the way down. That was dark. Final Arium Subnautica vibes minus lava. See, I've watched Mike play quite a bit of Subnautica, so. Eh. Oh, I saw Dreepies there. Is it normal Dunsparce? Oh, I can't click on it. That's a bit unfortunate. I keep mentioning death. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just seeing if there's anything interesting. Arcade. Some Radon came to our age. Oh, it lived here for a while with the professor along with another one of its kind? That seems to be the story. So we brought it back home, kind of, or to its second home at least. I guess this place should be familiar to it, sure. Oh, that's great. A chance to unwind and bask in the familiarity. That doesn't exactly jibe with how it's been acting all spooked since we got here. It seemed eager to come out of its ball anytime soon either. Really, I thought it was just scared because we were so high up. Who said it was scared of heights? Given how Maridon was acting earlier, I think something bad happened to it here. Sometimes you get all shaky just seeing a place that you've got bad memories of. It's the same for me when I was being ignored by everyone in my class. Just thinking about school made me want to hide away somewhere so I know how it feels. Aw, Penny. So maybe it got hurt down here in Area 0 just like my Bostiff? We can't know for sure, but it doesn't change into its battle form anymore, right? So I think it's possible. That's so sad. We gotta do something to make it feel better. And no, I'm not just saying that because I super badly want to battle Maridon myself. Seriously? Well, at least you said it, not one of us. Nimona, you're kind of unbelievable in a mostly good way. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry about that. We do have ads progressing right now, you guys. Yeah. No, something's not right here with Maridon, and it makes me sad. I want to give him a sandwich and tell him it'll all be okay. But Arcane, I was giggling at that comment because that's one of Mike's current favorite, like, I guess it would be like a genre of anime. And like some of them have like some ridiculously long names from what he's told me. Like I got reincarnated as a slime, or I'm from like the top town and I got put back down at the bottom, like for level wise or something like that. It's interesting. Mike really likes those. It's a very bright bird. Look at all these babies. So many. Oh wow, he kind of just scoots along, doesn't he? Vincent, I'm good. How are you? How are you? Welcome on in. We're just kind of exploring around Area 0 for the very first time. And question of the day for those joining us. What games have made you cry? What games have really hit you in the feels? Wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. After those long anime titles. It's skiing after you. He kind of was. Is it Amy? Amy from Mars? Welcome on in. Hopefully I got that name right. Yeah, this game came out on the 18th, I think it was, of November, so. Ooh. Whoa, what happened? This place is a mess. Looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Yeah, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here all busted up? I may. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna try to keep that in mind. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, why is everything in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Oh. Oh, I don't like this suddenly. Come again? I'm sorry. Oh. Uh-oh. Hello, children. Hello, hello. What the heck? Stop that, you're creeping us out. Oh, the spooks in my Pokemon? Alright. Initiating restart, okay. Okay, this gives me some more of my theories, okay. Professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? Normal, definitely normal people problems, yep. Well, it definitely was weird at least, almost like, I don't know. If you meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I've still got goosebumps and all. Okay, this is a lot. This is not what I was expecting at all. I need more people, more time. That woman walked out not long after the boy was born. I need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? And how long would it take them to even understand? If only there were two of... Oh. Oh dear. My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own. A bit rigid at times, but I've got no serious complaints. Productivity has doubled. We even brought in a second Miraidon via the machine, though this one has proved aggressive. I had a feeling, alright. Game called If Found, a cute little visual novel. Oh, Ostimus, that sounds like it'd be very interesting. Final Fantasy 15? Yeah. I can see why that one got me too. I thought I knew, but I did not know. Okay, alright, well I guess we'll see. I don't think I really want to be pressing this button, but I guess so. All locks disabled. Can you hear me now? Your hello is really broken. Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. No, sir, there was not. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? Okay, alright. The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. Oh my goodness. Never played or watched much Let's Plays of Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts. I'm the biggest fan of both, so I'm biased in saying that you should. So, I don't like those tubes. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. But yeah, once again, sorry if you guys are just joining us. Haven't been spoiled for this, don't know what's going on. Have ideas, but I'm not kind of saying what they are quite yet. We're in Area 0. We have not hit credits yet, so technically this is not post-game. But this is very, very late game, so, like, you know, obviously spoiler warning if you haven't already dawned or picked up on that. Ooh. Bear with me, hello. Oh, wait, you look really weird. There's definitely something off about the professor just now. Maybe it's just a little dramatic flair to get us all jazzed for more adventuring. What, that got you jazzed? Yeah, maybe even big time jazzed. Need to go see a doctor, that's just not right. Say, I'm pretty sure that call was really... never mind, it's nothing. What's wrong, Reverend? You seem kind of down. No matter how things turn out, I'm counting on you to see this through, Crystal. Did you fall off a cliff? They even warn you not to. Hi! You're looking very different. I had not seen this one at all. Doing jazz hands on the way to Professor Tura. Just... Man, thing is about these friends, I don't know what they're weak to. So, it's a bit of a gamble every time I do this, but... Okay, that's good, that's good. That was good. We will take it. I got so many Pokeballs, dear lord. Oh, is it Graphite? trade your Scarlet Paradox Pokemon for the Violet ones. They look awesome. I've actually heard a lot of people say, I didn't know what they meant until now, because I had heard the phrase, I just didn't know what referred to these, that they prefer the Scarlet ones. I haven't seen, obviously, either until now, so. Oh, sweetheart, just stay in. It's okay. Go on. Don't be like Greta's wig, okay? You prefer the violet ones? So far, I'm really liking the look of all of them, but I don't have the comparison. Much prefer Scarlet. The violet ones aren't bad, they just feel phoned in. There are a few violet ones you'd love to have. It's possible that Iron Jugulus is an object described in an old book. May actually be this Pokemon. Huh. Dark flying. Dream of an Eggman run Pokemon world happen. Yeah, I'm already kind of intrigued by what the shinies are gonna be. Oh. Well, now I've just trapped myself. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, it's fine. Just don't mind me. There we go. SimplyPressStart Pokemon introduced in a paranormal magazine describes the offspring of Hydreigon that fell in love with her robot. Hey, Scotty, how you doing? Oh, I missed the down ramp. Whoops. Ugh, there we go. There's this. Oh, I thought this was a path. Never mind. Ooh. Huh. That seems important. You got your first shiny last night. Which one did you get? Congratulations. I still haven't had a random encounter shiny. I've hunted for or had one surprise traded to me. You got stuck fighting that Delibird multiple times. Oh no. Babbitt, I'm not exactly sure myself. We've found a couple of them. And a couple more. You know what? I'm gonna do a hard save here, you guys. Bear with me, just because I'm noticing the game doing some stuttering that I'm really not fond of. Orthworm! Oh, nice. Oh, there we go. Random had the answer. Thank you. May or may not blow your mind. Oh, really? Silver Pump. I did not know that. Like cuties. Oh. There's like a building in this one. Anyone who's played or seen Final Fantasy VII, this reminds me of, bear with me, Pokemon Fanatic with the 19-month resub. I know, it's been a blast despite, excuse me.
This game has been so much fun despite its faults.
Hello.
Smiley face.
I agree. Sorry, Final Fantasy VII. It reminds me of seeing the eye opening of one of the weapons in the Mako, I believe it was. Or it was materia, essentially. It was like a materia wall, I believe. I have an epiphany about Pokemon names. Essentially the Northern Crater, yeah. But my goodness, Pokemon Fanatic, thank you so very much. 19 months of hanging out and putting up with me. I appreciate it. Thank you. This is so pretty. Oh. What? Oh. Okay, I got stuck on Penny. I thought I was getting into a fight. Name pending random. Yeah, Satcha, no, same here, same here. The, this kind of sparkles going around are definitely tricking my eyes a bit. Alright, nothing there. Oh, I think we hear chat. Alright. I'm very, very interested to see where this is going. I want to see if what I've been feeling is correct here. Aw, thank you. I don't know why they have collision. I have a problem with the Sunflora having collision too, yeah. Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it, right? To see if there's legends of treasure down here for real? Yeah, right. That's just stuff they write to fill in the textbooks. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. The same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. Is this entire building's being terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Irvin. The professor implied something important about Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you've disabled all 4 locks, the gates of the Zero Lab should now be open for you. But once you open the gate, you'll quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. Dangerous Pokemon? Sir, you could have explained this earlier. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. Got me and Crystal here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Well then, that puts all my worries to rest. Imagine seeing a cave filled with amethyst crystals that big, right? Maybe that's why they don't want people going down here. Beyond the dangerous Pokemon. It's just Jellybird chilling. Yes, yes. Alright, I'm gonna say no here just because I want to do a hard save. Just in case. Apparently Isabel, right? I think this is a good break time moment. This is very true. We could do that, and I'm gonna take that as a hint that, like, maybe I should. Right, I can't write my right on here. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I do want to refresh the game here, because it has been stuttering a bit. Alright. Give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna take my stretch break now. Thank you guys for the heads up there. When we come back, we're gonna be heading straight in. We won't have an ad break, so it'll be perfect. No one's gonna be interrupted. I'll play some BRB videos. You guys know the drill. If you're heading out, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're sticking around, enjoy the videos. And I guess we'll see what's gonna happen in about 10 minutes. Thank you guys so much.